Welcome back to the second segment. I'm really glad to have you with us. You know why? Because I want to talk to you about one of my favorite places in the whole world. If you are interested in the empowerment of women, which is a passion of mine, then you have to be interested in the Catherine Eberly Center for Women. We have with us today folks who are going to talk to you about some of the great things that are going on there. And this is an operation that Dr. Gore is responsible for as well. So we've asked her to stay for this segment. I'd like to introduce you, though, to, in addition to Dr. Gore that you met the last segment, Eric Johnson, who's the Minority Business Development Manager at the University of Toledo. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And those of you who are regular watchers will certainly remember Emily Hardcastle, who's the outreach manager for the Eberly Center. We've had Emily on before talking about this great place. Thanks for coming back.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you so much. So you all have great things going on. Your calendar's out, Chanda?
Yes, we're very excited. Our calendar came out even earlier than it has, I think, ever before, and so that's given an opportunity for individuals to sign up and get themselves in these classes. They fill up so quickly, so we're excited, and we're offering even more classes and opportunity than we've ever done before, too, so we're excited about that.
What are some of the new and really wonderful things?
Well, our signature program is the Women's Success Series, and that's not a new program, but it's under some new leadership, and so it really is focusing on professional development of women, and so that is geared for women in transition, which could mean anything, right? It could mean women who are going through divorce, women who are looking to go back to school, change careers, go back to work, all sorts of different reasons women come to that class, and they go through a series of 9 weeks of professional development. It's free for anybody. You can earn a $250 book scholarship to the University of Toledo upon completion, and it's a really great program that offers a lot of different things to a diverse group of women.
You know,
our signature program.
I am always so amazed at the number of resources that you guys have over there and the number of opportunities and pathways that you have for people to take in order to flip that life around, even if it is just wanting to do something different, you know, just wanting to take a different path than you normally take. And lots of people don't quite understand how easy it is to get connected with you all. Do they have to be a student at the university?
No, they don't have to be.
They don't have to have any connection to the university. We serve anybody. A lot of our classes are even open to men. Our computer classes, we have men that use our facilities. We have a newly renovated computer lab. We have a newly renovated library, and anybody's welcome to use any of those things.
Yeah, I really want to say that again, because I know that you think because it's on the campus of the university, it's for university students. This is a fabulous resource for you there, and you do not have to be connected with the university.
Nope.
You don't, I promise you, you don't. And you will be really happy that you've explored this opportunity. Other great things on your calendar this year?
I think another thing that I'd like to mention is our computer classes. So this is another very popular series of classes, and we start from the very basic. So you don't even need to know how to turn a computer on, and you can take our computer basic class. And then we have a number of other classes that are offered throughout the semester. We've added a social media class, we've added a web development class for the summer, and then we go through the entire Microsoft Office suite. And there's an advanced Excel, there's an advanced Word. So there's a lot of different things that we've added this year with our computer classes, and I think that's so important because technology is such a barrier for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And so these computer classes offer a very inexpensive way to kind of erase that barrier.
Did you say, are there costs associated with the classes?
Yes, most of our classes, except the Women's Success Series, have a little bit of a charge. There are scholarships available. It's kind of a case-by-case basis. If you really want to take a class, you just need to talk to us about it. But they do have a fee just associated with them. But it is the cheapest computer class in town, or the best bang for your buck.
So the price depends on the course.
It really does. Yep.
Apparently.
Our computer
Depends
classes
on the
run
course.
about $45 for 9 hours of instruction, which is, like I said, the best bang for your buck in town. So.
Sure. And opportunity for scholarships.
Yes, definitely.
You know, one of the things, though, that I hear more and more women talk about is the desire to start their own business. And that's where I know you, and I know that that's what gets you up in the morning.
That is, and I'm very excited about the calendar at the Eberly Center coming up this spring, because we just launched a new certificate program that's termed as Entrepreneurship U. And I am facilitating one of the sessions over there that deals with supplier diversity development programs. And it talks, and it will research and look at programs within the community that will reach out to young, diverse entrepreneurs and the development process of different agencies throughout the city to assist minority businesses in their development, as well as individuals who want to just take a look at entrepreneur as a career path. We'll skim the surface of what is involved in entrepreneurship, and take a look at how do you engage in entrepreneurship.
You know, we as I said to you on the break, are going to have you back to talk about this when we do a series later on this year on developing your own business and what it takes to be successful. But as you look at people who are coming to you for assistance in your consultant role, are there specific characteristics that people ought to have if they want to start their own business? There
is. One of the major characteristics of entrepreneurs is that they're resourceful. Entrepreneurs find a way to get things done. So you need to be a resourceful individual. You need to have some time management skills. You need to have a desire and a thirst to learn. Entrepreneurship is all about taking on the ownership of an entity in order to deliver a service. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have any background or expertise in that area when you first start, but you do need the desire to learn the business that you plan on being in and continue to grow throughout the course of that career path.
You're shaking your head.
Yes, and it's critical to understand that all those have to play in together. At the center, the Minority Business Development Center, where Eric runs that center, that's critical for you to be even considered to come into the center to get those kind of resources. You have to be open to be mentored. And so as entrepreneurs, you know, if you're not wanting to listen to or have that opportunity to learn about how to make your business better, that's not a good fit for actually the Minority Business Development Center, which again, what's great about how we've got these centers is they're working in coordination with each other. There's great opportunity if you're coming in through the Eberly Center, I want to start my business, I don't know how to do it. We have the Minority Business Development Center as well there that can help with guiding some of that. And we've had individuals come through the Eberly Center who ended up with the Minority Business Development Center, just by sheer nature of progression. Learning that thirst, how can I make my business better, how can I grow, and in some aspects, and even how to start one. So we're very
That's what I was going to ask. So if someone had an idea, would you guys be the first place to start?
Well, we collaborate with local resources like the Minority Business Assistance Center that's located at the Toledo Regional Chamber of Commerce, because our center, the Minority Business Development Center, we look for early stage businesses.
And what does that mean?
That means that the business has structured itself, have some sales under its belt, and it has an understanding of the service or product that it's providing.
But maybe needs a little more structure to move to the next step.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly, and that's what we do. We move businesses to the next level. But if you're just, you know, kind of toying around with entrepreneurship, want to kind of see what it's all about, there's programs out there that will give you more educational introduction outside of the things that we offer at the Eberly Center, UT, like Assets Toledo is another resource in the community.
In our Entrepreneurial U class, it's a good place to start if you just kind of want to get to know what the career path choice of being an entrepreneur even is. But there are a lot of resources out there that we work with a lot to kind of further that dream.
We're not replicating any services that are actually out there. We're actually filling this huge gap that was identified early on that is truly a need in our community.
To do this, yeah. Is it, before people come, well, by the time they get to you, they've worked out perhaps issues around credit and financial sustainability issues. Is that right, or is that not right?
Not necessarily. There's always, because depending on the cycle of the business, the stage in which it's in, there's always a requirement for certain credit issues, maybe increasing a line of credit.
That's a good point.
Or maybe even for capital ventures to come in for capital requirements, buildings, equipment, things like that. So it's always changing.
Right.
So
or maybe challenges because of how your business has progressed.
Growth.
I suspect that so many of these businesses initially are working on shoestrings.
They are.
Yeah.
But one of the components of an incubator is to provide assistance and guidance in the area of financial management.
You know, and we weren't going to talk about this, but we have a couple of minutes. So would you tell people about the incubator? I know this is something that Dr. Gore is responsible for, but could you give us a little bit?
Sure. The University of Toledo Minority Business Development Center is located on the campus of Scott Park, and in the Faculty Annex building. We've been there now three years, and what we do is we look for, like I mentioned earlier, businesses that are early stage businesses, minority businesses that need to transition from one place to another. We offer lease space that they can house their operation in, but we're more than just lease space, we're a program. So there are requirements like submitting your financial documents to us, participating in workshops and monthly meetings that we bring in professionals from the community to address the needs of the businesses that are housed in our incubator. So we do a lot with making sure that our businesses, our members, there's 2 associations. You can be a member or an affiliate. If you're a member, that means that you actually have an office space in our building. You can be an affiliate, which you can access amenities within our building like conference rooms or larger meeting rooms. And we make sure that all of our business, whether affiliates or members, have access to the business community and the resources they need to grow their businesses to the next level.
And one of, I think, the bonuses is that our students are very involved. They need the experience, hands-on experience, and they can get that through the Minority Business Development Center. And those companies, they need the help.
Yeah.
So it really works hand in hand. That's why I think it's been successful.
And it gives the students, too, the opportunity, or it gives the entrepreneurs the opportunity to develop their business while being surrounded with support services.
Yes.
Critical, I would imagine. Absolutely critical. There's also some benefit in lessened expense, isn't there? They're paying rent, aren't they? But less than what they might pay if they had to.
Well, when
Rent
you
an
look at
office.
the market rate of the space, our space is $12 per square foot. But when you look at all the amenities that come with that
Absolutely,
$12
yeah.
per square foot, access to conference rooms, Wi-Fi, copy machines,
Best deal in town.
large, it is the best deal in town.
So there is absolutely no reason then for people who are out there who have a dream, whether it's changing their lives or starting their business or refreshing their business or redirecting their business, there's no reason in the world that they shouldn't be talking to you and trying to make that happen. Is that right? We're going to put some information on the screen about how to reach the Eberly Center and to reach Eric, and there it is for you. The Eberly Center for Women, there's that phone number. The Minority Business Development Center, there's the phone number for Eric. And we've given you the website to which, oh, thank you so much, guys. You go there and you can find out anything you want to know about all of these programs that have been presented to you today. Please, this is so worth your while. Don't let this year be the year that you end saying, I wish I had of, because you can, and you can do it at the Eberly Center for Women. Thank you so much. We're going to go away for just a second, and we will be right back, I promise.